Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Hello and welcome to In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and of course, we greatly appreciate you tuning in with us this morning. Today, we are talking about Habitat for Humanity of Dubois County, more specifically with its executive director, Anthony Tarullo. How are you doing today? It's a beautiful day to be in the studio, I guess.
Little cold, but happy to be here.
Yes, and just with everything else, we were just talking off air about our various things that are continually going on in the area here in Dubois County and honestly just southern Indiana. But Habitat for Humanity has been busy over in Huntingburg. You have an exciting thing coming up that we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, we've been getting after it. We started our home build over in Huntingburg back in August, and wouldn't you know it, about 4 months later, we're done with this one. So that is about, it's 2 homes in about 18 months.
Wow.
Which is a personal record in my opinion. Yeah, and so we're completing our newest home build located over in Huntingburg off of William Street. And we're going to have a key ceremony for that home on Saturday, December 21st at 10 a.m.
Right. And it is crazy to think I was at that groundbreaking ceremony not too long ago, and it was very hot and humid and sticky and whatever you want to call it then. And now we're in the freezing temperatures and it's already done. That is very impressive to be building a home. And with that, the volunteers that ended up building this home, what does that kind of consist of? Or maybe what are those key components that people maybe don't know about in building these homes, I guess is what I'm trying to ask.
Sure. So we have a wonderful partnership with the Patoka Valley Co-op students up at VUJ. They had about 20-ish students come out this home build round, and they would come out a couple days a week. And do various construction-related activities. We also have had some volunteer Saturdays, the third Saturday of each month, where we have had just a slew of volunteers come out, which, if it wasn't for the number of volunteers we had on this one, we wouldn't have been able to get it done as quick as we did. So thank you very much.
That is awesome. Again, I think utilizing the students in this case is also just a fantastic opportunity for them to see that their work actually benefits a family in the end, and it's definitely unique. With that, will you remind us, who's gonna be handing the key, or who you guys are gonna hand the keys over to? I mean, they're new, maybe not new residents of Huntingburg, but it'll be a life-changing moment for them as well, right?
Sure. So we are having our key ceremony for a family called the Schmidt family. And Kayla and her 2 children currently do live in Huntingburg, so they won't be moving that far. And this is our 21st home build in our history as an organization.
Which is fantastic. Again, we're in 2024 going into 2025, and to think that you've done 21 homes already is just fantastic. And with that, there's a lot of things that go into the prep beforehand and during and after, but what kind of facilitates the ability to make these homes? I know we're in a loose segue. This is where the restore and all those opportunities come into play for you guys, right?
Sure. So there are a lot of different factors in getting a home from groundbreaking to key ceremony. Obviously, our restore is a great tool to funding our home builds. If you've never been out to our restore, please come out. Please see what we have going on. You'll find anything from building materials to furniture to master brand cabinets to other corporate donated products. We do have a lot of great donors and donor base that helps us sustain our organization and our builds. We have some grants that help us fund our builds every year. But most importantly, we need land. So we need land to build these homes on. The home that we are about to finish is our last piece of land. So if we cannot find any more land, we can't build any more homes.
Right.
So if you're out there listening and you are interested in selling a piece of land, donating a piece of land, or even having a conversation, we would love to hear from you.
It again, and highlighting, yes, the land part's probably one of the bigger aspects of all these projects, but it takes so many different aspects to fulfill this promise and fulfill this idea to all of these families. So any little bit helps. It goes a long way and whatnot. And it would just be very exciting to see even more areas pop up around Dubois County. So how best would you recommend somebody to contact you about, donating land or maybe donating more supplies for the restore, or that's like a broad question, but how best would you recommend contact so far as that topic?
There's a couple ways. You can either shoot myself an email, anthony@duboishabitat.org. You can always get on our Facebook page and shoot us a Facebook message, or give us a direct phone call, 812-482-5995, and we'd love to speak with you.
Right. And with that as well, yes, you use volunteer help on these home builds, but do you guys also have volunteer opportunities at the restore?
Absolutely. We love it when people want to come out and help us, help customers load and unload materials or items, or help us organize, help us clean. I believe in January we're going to make a pretty big push at rearranging and maybe sprucing up the building a little bit out there. So we always welcome volunteers to come out there.
That is fantastic. And of course, the restore is located off State Road 162 in Huntingburg. So you go past the Dubois County 4-H Fairgrounds, and it's in that little valley with the other houses and whatnot. You guys have a beautiful sign out there, so you just turn in there and visit the restore and see what you might find, because again, it's not just building materials. You guys also have furniture, and I know at one point you guys had paint even, so there's a lot of different things that if you aren't finding what you need maybe at the other St. Vincent de Paul or at Goodwill here in Jasper, maybe you're going to the restore to find those bigger items that you definitely want to furnish your home with, or just to fill the space, right?
Yeah, and I'd like the perception to be that our restore is sort of like a localized version of a Home Depot. Right. So you can come out there and find anything from paint, light bulbs, furniture, pavers, plumbing material, doors, cabinets, and anything and everything in between.
Yes, it's not, although, if you're in centralized Dubois County, it's really not that far off. So go into the restore, and you guys do a great job posting online as well about your various specials or things that you have in kind of more urgently. So on the social media side, they should definitely check out Facebook and all those other things, right? Absolutely.
Please stay in tune with our restore Facebook page and our overall Habitat affiliate Facebook page. Just see what we have going on, and we'd love to hear from you.
Fantastic. And I'd say if anyone is wanting to, donate their time or donate some piece of land or any type of material, or if you just have questions about what they would like donated or contributed, maybe just, pop your head into the restore or contact Anthony and see what they might need, because you never really know, and it does not hurt to ask. So getting back to our key ceremony, will you remind us about those details? And again, maybe I would love to hear, 21 home builds. That's a lot. So meaning this is your the 21st one for the organization. What does that kind of mean for you as the executive director?
For me, it means that we have obviously helped 21 families in need in this county. But overall, there's a huge need for affordable housing in Dubois County. Our key ceremony is, when we all come together and invite certain individuals in our community to attend this wonderful event where we are officially handing over the keys to a home. This one is especially special to me because we are moving this family in right before Christmas.
Right.
So they get to have their very first Christmas in this home. So very, very special to me, goes to a very, very deserving family. And there is a perception that we just hand over this home. We like to say it's a hand up, not a hand out. All of our homeowners do pay a mortgage. They pay a 20-year mortgage at 0% interest. But yeah, very, very special event. And it just months of hard, sweaty work to get this done. Yeah.
No lack of sweat equity for the Habitat for Humanity homes or the families that end up in these homes, right?
Absolutely. So we do require our homeowners to provide approximately 300 sweat equity hours per home build. And this current one that we've been working on, the sweat equity was provided very quickly. So obviously we wanted to get this one done as quick as possible.
That is fantastic to hear. And, we've talked about land donations and all of the things you might need for that, but you also have an opportunity for families to sign up for future Habitat for Humanity homes. So what does that entail? What do we need to know to maybe get our name on the list, or at least to show interest?
Sure. So we typically will have an application window that will last about a month. All things considered, all things going as planned, we will probably shoot to have that in February or March.
Right.
And then you will have about a month to get an application, fill it out, and get it back to us. You can get that application either up at the Restore, or our website will have a downloadable tab where you can download that application. And that application asks anything from employment history, background, banking history, renter history. And really, we treat those applications with a fine-tooth comb. I mean, we go with them very thoroughly because we only choose one, right? One out of like maybe 20, 25, or 30 applications. But yeah, so you can get an application either from our website or out at the Restore.
If someone's asking themselves, what is the reason that makes my family qualify for even just putting their name in the hat and applying and putting an application in, is there anything specific that you guys are kind of looking for, or do you invite a little bit of everybody to apply if you're in need of assistance in that way?
I would say you would have to honestly ask yourself if you and or your family are in need of a safe, affordable home.
Yeah.
If that is the case, then please come fill out an application.
Fair enough. That's very simply put, but at the same time, that can encompass so much more for these families. Anthony, we've talked about a varying amount of different things that's Habitat for Humanity of Dubois County oriented. Is there anything that we missed or anything you want to make sure to mention before we kind of hop off and you guys get ready for your key ceremony?
I don't believe so. I feel like we've covered the gamut there.
Very good. Well, as always, we appreciate you coming in and spending some time with us, and best of luck next Saturday. Not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. So the Habitat for Humanity's 21st Home Build Key Ceremony happening Saturday, December 21st at 10 a.m. at 903 William Street in Huntingburg, Indiana. Of course, anyone and everybody's invited to celebrate this new family with their new home. And you have been listening and watching In.form right here on 101 Country and 18 WJTS with Habitat for Humanity of Dubois County.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.